Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. So glad you've made your way to the channel. If this is your first time here, if you are returning, welcome back. We are going to be looking at the full moon for Scorpio placements. All right, my Scorpios, your season is up next. Exciting. We're going to look at what this full moon is trying to show you. I have a few different placements. I'm going to pull some cards from the Zombie Tarot since it's Halloween season. That's what I'm calling it, Halloween season. We're coming up to Halloween. Gratitude card came up a lot for the new moon readings and the first quarter moon. I want to say almost every sign got that oracle card between those two readings. So I'm going to pull cards here to see where the moon is trying to direct you to show gratitude. We're going to look, the center is going to be where the veil is being lifted for you, right? Because we're approaching Halloween. The belief in Samhain is that on Halloween, the spirit, or the veil between the spirit world, the physical world, and the other world is the thinnest. And so we're going to look at where the other world is trying to direct your attention, what they're trying to show you as this veil gets thinner as we approach, Halloween. What are you trying to be shown? Where are they trying to where in your life? And then we're going to get a magic and wisdom of this moon phase. We're going to clarify, and I will get we're going to pull an oracle card at the end as well, Scorpio. All right, so we have the Lovers coming out. What has, where to show gratitude. This could also be what's manifested from the past 2 weeks. All right, and then we have the Five of Cups under where the veil is being lifted for you. Might be easier for you to see issues. It's like sadness from the past, the Five of Cups. I feel like healing, if you're trying to heal any past issues, past disappointments, resentments, trying to move on, if you're trying to move forward, feel like the veil is really lowered in that area of your life. You will be able to move forward quicker. You're able to heal quicker because you can see, we have two here, because you're going to be able to see your past hurts, disappointments, and people that are coming for you. All right, let's get into this reading, and then I'll get into this. Five of Cups energy is fairly strong in the middle. All right, so we've got the Lovers coming out. Where to show gratitude. Your relationships. Libra is about our relationships with others and with our enemies and with our foes. Right? It's our relationships, good or bad. So I feel like it's saying to really show gratitude, to give thanks for the relationships in your life, all of them, the good and the bad. I almost feel like there's a message here that's saying thank the haters, thank your enemies. If you are of that particular belief system, right? Sometimes when we're drawing attention, sometimes when we're leveling up, people can sense that, and you draw the attention of people who are jealous of you, and it's almost like, well, thank them because they're, it's kind of a reminder here, you are leveling up, and they're showing people that express jealousy and things like that when you are doing very well or just showing their true colors. The Five of Cups here, where the veil is being lowered. She is, right, there are zombies in the background. I'm not sure if you can see them. There's one right there. And she's sitting in a graveyard with her child, with her baby. They're lamenting over, I imagine it to be like the loss of the father figure, since she's there with a baby, or with a young toddler. But you see, these zombies, if she stays and sits there, they're on their way to her. There's even one behind the tree, watching her. I feel like there's a message here. The veil, Spirit is saying, get going, get moving. Or the zombies, they will catch up to you. It's like, I'm looking at these zombies almost as the past, right? The dead, what you left behind, what's dead in your life, can catch up with you if you stay in one place. We're going to clarify and get more. And then the Knight of Hazards and the Page of Wands. for your magic and wisdom of this moon phase. This is interesting. I feel like it's saying don't work too hard. In this particular deck, the Knight of Hazards has crashed into a light post. He's crashed because he's worked too hard. He put in too much time. He puts in so much time and effort, so mindful, but he's exhausted himself. And it's like he's hit a brick wall. He's hit a dead end, right? He's hit something. He's hit a light post here because he was overworking himself. Now, the Page of Wands is, very childlike. It's like sitting here gnawing on a bone. I feel like the magic and wisdom of this moon phase, your magic and wisdom of this moon phase is going to be finding the balance, Scorpio, between working too much and too hard and kind of just like being a baby in a high chair, because there's a helplessness to this Page of Wands. And this Knight of Hazards is overworked. I do feel like you need to have more fun overall as well and kind of let people do for you a little more. All right, we're going to see what is going on here. Why is the Lover? We're going to get a few more cards for the Lovers, and then I'm going to clarify further with the, I can't remember what this deck is called. It's not the Golden Tarot, the Golden Renaissance. I'll have to look it up. All right, the Lovers with the Nine of Cups. Showing gratitude for patience, patiently waiting. I'm really getting with the Lovers, Scorpio, to show some sort of physical gratitude to your, because the Lovers, I am getting like an intimate relationship, one in particular. And you might have been removed from this person over the past 2 weeks. It's saying to really pay them some attention, I feel. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. I feel like it's saying like to show gratitude via nurturing. Taking care of, might be time to go on a vacation. Too. I don't know. That just popped out. These two, she's by the beach, or they're both by the beach, but like there's palm trees through this kind of, seeing this as like a big window here, kind of like a looking glass. Now, this Nine of Cups is a bit defensive. Now she's got a gun here. She has her bullets. She's ready for the zombies, but there are none here. There aren't any zombies in this, right? In this card. There's hope in this card. She's waiting. It's a moment of calm and peace. And I feel like even though she's a zombie, it's still a moment of calm. There's serenity. Maybe you've experienced some serenity or a wish fulfillment in your intimate relations over the past 2 weeks. And, there's a message to direct your gratitude to those relationships. To nurture them, to be, to remain hopeful if something, and two, if it seems like something is not working out, Nine of Cups, if it seems like you're kind of waiting for your ships to come in, the Queen of Cups could be your answer, you showing the gratitude. They said via nurturing. I was getting that feeling with the Lovers. It might, like you actually expressing love. Queen of Cups, nurturing, caring, showing your emotional sensitivity to people, to your relationships, or a specific person. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, Five of Cups. If you can overcome, if you can get moving, Scorpio, which is what the veil, right, this lowered veil, I feel like you will be. We have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's like your fantasies, one of your dreams can come true. That's what I'm feeling here. Like a dream can become a reality with the Three of Wands, or it can at the very least be in the planning stages. You can start actually going towards what you want. There's an energy that's really trying to like pull you out of a funk, it feels like. And get you to kind of play more. Yeah, we have the Queen of Hazards with the Knight of Hazards. Or, I'm sorry, the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Hazards. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Taking some sort of bold action so that you don't overwork yourself. Again, the Queen of Wands is very self-sacrificing. If you notice, she has a hand, like this is her own arm that she's pulled off, and it's in her hand, and she's a nurse, so she's taking care of people, but she's ripped this off of herself to give it to someone else. But that means that she doesn't have part of a limb anymore. It's a very self-sacrificing energy, very hard-working. But so yeah, really take some time. Taking some time for yourself, I think, would be a good idea. Like I said, finding that balance between, what's this Page of Wands? Let's get one more for the Page of Wands, or two. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. It feels like you retreated, Scorpio, into kind of a childlike... You're kind of sitting over here waiting for someone to love you because you were deceived by the people that you thought loved you. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. She's coming down these stairs and kind of kicking everyone out. There's even like, this is a person. This is not a zombie. But she's kicked him down the stairs. She's kind of thrown him to the zombies. And then the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you're kind of... This is interesting, Scorpio, because I feel the magic and wisdom of this moon phase here for you, like where your magic and wisdom lies, is there's something about you wanting to be... You desiring to be loved in a nurturing way, but it's saying almost right. I was getting a message over here to show gratitude with the Queen of Cups. I feel like the Queen of Cups is how you want to be paid attention to, but I feel like that's how you need to pay attention to people. It's almost like you get what you give. That's why I'm really getting that energy here, Scorpio. All right, we're gonna pull from this deck, which name I cannot remember. Golden Renaissance, something like that. We are gonna get more information. The Lovers. Show gratitude. Your relationships. The Eight of Cups. So you might have found yourself walking away from relationships in the past 2 weeks with the Eight of Cups. If you did walk away from a relationship, I feel like you dodged a bullet. Right? There's a reason. Became too emotionally heavy. You knew it. You walked away. And it's leaving room for this Nine of Cups. This wish to come in. I almost feel like you have been practicing gratitude, because it feels like this Nine of Cups is this wish. Interesting. Five of Cups again with the Nine of Coins. You could be single, Scorpio. The Nine of Coins is a single energy for me, and that coming out with the Lovers. I really do. I feel like you're mourning something about, for some of you, you're mourning something about being single and a relationship not being anymore, but you're also very hopeful. With the nine, because this coming out with the Nine of Cups, and with the Five of Cups here, I feel like you are looking at the past, you are mourning, and maybe that's, I feel like kind of Scorpio, whether you know it or not, you kind of know that this veil is lowered. You've followed your intuition, and you know that you should be healing from the past, getting up and going, I see you showing gratitude for all that you have earned, for all that you've built, really concentrating on your success, your financial success, your work, possibly the Queen of Cups with the Star. See, while remaining so hopeful. The Star is a card of hope, optimism, expansion. innovation. It's like you're going to, if this is a relationship that is still, I feel like if you are in a relationship with this energy here, it's saying to show grateful for those in the past that show grateful, well, show gratitude for those in the past that left you. Because what left you wasn't meant for you, and even though it was painful, it let this new love in. And this new love, if this is new love, for those of you that if you're in a relationship, to me this looks very good. Well, you're more, and it's almost like you're part of you is kind of mourning, for some of you, mourning your single life. But this relationship feels so good, so nurturing, that it makes you hopeful. Some of you could be showing gratitude to your children right now as well, with the Queen of Cups and the Star. Or you're saying you're being advised to show gratitude to your children, like your own creations that you nurtured into existence. Okay. All right. Let's look at the Five of Cups, the Knight of Coins. So we have Knight of Coins is the Knight of Hazards, which is this card here. So we have the Five of Cups with the Knight of Coins. You are stuck. The veil, the other side really wants you to get moving. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight. Now, honestly, ordinarily, I don't read that as a negative thing. I've heard others interpret it as you need to get going, get moving. For me, usually it symbolizes, no, you're moving slow for a reason. You're being mindful for a reason. But we have it coming out the Five of Cups, and this Knight of Hazards card, again, he's stopped. He can't move forward, right? He hit something. Metaphorically, he ran into a brick wall. And this horse, as you can see, is not moving. It actually looks like he's like about ready to eat some grass. He's kind of bowing down. It's very submissive in a way. And the Five of Cups, she's sitting in a graveyard, and the zombies will get her, right? The Walking Dead will get her if she doesn't start moving. That is your message here from the other side. To not wallow, and it's almost like you don't need to be so intentionally mindful. I feel like you already are. Like maybe you naturally are, and you're overthinking things, even though we do not have a single, oh, we do, the Seven of Swords. Aside from that, we don't have a single sword card. The Star is air energy. Let's see what the Seven of Cups is. This dream, this wish, fantasizing, King of Cups. For those of you that are single and have gotten out of a relationship, if you're looking for love, I feel like you can find there's someone that's very emotionally in control, very mature, that possibly you fantasized about being with. That is an option as soon as you get going. For others of you, there might be a father figure in just more masculine energy, possibly someone that's been an emotional mentor. Yeah, with the Emperor. Lots of strong energy coming out here. It's interesting. Knight, King, and the Emperor. Very masculine energies. Right? The Knight and the King, and that doesn't mean they have to be male sex, just masculine energy. The tarot masculine is action, movement. So we have the Knight, the King, and the Emperor. Now the Emperor is sat in his throne. It's a very stable throne, looking forward, but he's in his throne because he's like the Emperor built the building that he is sitting in. That's how I think of the Emperor. He is the structure. If you've wanted to work in some sort of structure, an institution, like a government job, I don't know why. That's what I'm getting here. That possibility is going to be here. you could find yourself under new management at work, or like you have the other side is trying to show you something about bosses, managers in your life. There could be one, you could have a choice between different leaders, like following different leaders. This doesn't necessarily need to be in work. This could be in I don't know, a group. Let's say if there's like three different I don't know, let's say your hobby is basket weaving, and there are three different basket weaving groups that you have the opportunity to join. I feel like who is leading these groups is important. Or you're being shown something about the leadership of a group something that you're already involved in. But you're only going to see this if you move. If you stay in this cemetery, if you stay stuck in this energy, like wallowing and being sad about what the past didn't bring you, or what doesn't taste good anymore, right? Because traditionally, the man on the Five of Cups has lost his taste for wine, and he's upset about that. He's bitter about it, right? What used to bring him joy doesn't anymore. And it has nothing to do with the wine in the cups, right? There's nothing wrong with this. It's not like the wine has turned or gone bad. It's that he has matured. There's something different in him, right? If you take it literally, that his sensations, his senses are actually changing, and that does happen, right? Have you ever noticed you kind of can have a taste for something and then years later you eat the same thing and you don't like it, or vice versa? Now you really like a food that you didn't used to like. The point is to just move out of wherever you are. And then I feel like you're going to have a lot of opportunity. You're going to be able to go on a journey, possibly becoming your own boss. You might have dreamed about becoming your own manager, your own institution. All right. Let's see. Magic and wisdom. With this Knight of Hazards, Queen of Wands energy, I just want one card for these two. The Two of Cups. Yeah. Marry these two energies together, I really kind of feel is the message here, right? This energy that's there's self-sacrificing, bold energy, an energy that's running into a brick wall. It's like I feel like there needs to be love, Scorpio. There needs to be some sort of caring outward. You've been working really hard, and I think you've run yourself into a brick wall, and your needs, the Knight of Hazards is about, he's worked so hard that his needs or wants don't get met. Like neither of them do. And I think that there's a need here to kind of unite. And right, the Knight of Hazards, he's after material possessions. He's going after material goods. Right? He's working hard. He's working hard for his money, which is admirable, but he works so hard for his money that he crashes. Right? And then the Queen of Wands is always there. Right? She's always here, right? She's here to lend a hand, and it's her own, and it's not even attached to her, but she will give it to you. There's an energy of not budging with the Queen of Wands too. Right? Queen of Wands, she's fiery. There's a fiery energy. I feel like your fiery energy and your work hard energy of like just constantly going after Something needs to be tamed down. Like they need, that's what I mean. This Two of Cups, it's like they need to be married together. They need to come together. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Something is going to work better. It's like once you balance work and taking care of yourself, I feel like you might have been so self-sacrificing and so concentrated on work that yourself is what suffered. Once you find the union between those two things, I feel like there's a third energy that will appear. With the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords, we have the Tower. Scorpio, yeah, because I feel like if you don't move or if you don't move, something, the universe is going to like come in and make you move with the Tower. It's going to shake something up. There's going to be some chaos. There might have already been some chaos when it comes to your home environment. You might have had to kick people out of your home. Kick people. I'm getting that you had to kick people to the wolves. You had to throw people to the wolves. You didn't like doing this. But that's what's caused you to kind of revert. It's like you regressed back to a child. I'm not saying you're childlike or you're acting immature. I'm not saying that at all. I feel like there was confusion and you just really wanted to be taken care of. But you weren't being taken care of. Instead, you were the one that had to take care of everything. What's this Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups energy? Let's get one connecting energy there. The Lovers. Oh, Scorpio, this is funny. This happened with Virgo in one of their readings. The first card that came out and the last card that came out were the same. Look at that. Wow, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. We have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. And we have Strength at the bottom of this deck. Wow. With the Ace of Wands. Oh, funny. And I mentioned this happened at Virgo's reading. Here's the Hermit. It's Virgo's card. Okay, we got a lot of fire energy coming out at the bottom here. Leo specifically with the Six of Wands and Strength. Scorpio, you could have Leo in your chart, or just that could just be like your like your underlying energy is very fiery. Scorpio, you are the honorary fire sign, so there's some of that. All right, we have the Lovers with the Ace of Cups. This is what I'm saying. You want a new relationship. For some of you, there's a relationship that you're being asked to show gratitude to because it's done, it's walked away, or multiple relationships. But I feel like you are headed in a new direction when it comes to love. You made the decision to kick people out. Like, that was your magic and wisdom. Like, or if you didn't, it's coming. And you're going to be kicking people to the curb here with the Seven of Swords. And it's not because it's not arbitrary. These are people that deserve to be kicked to the curb because they did you wrong. And I'm not saying this is not an eye for an eye situation. This is you needing to walk away from, this is just you leaving unhealthy situations so that you can be divinely aligned with your love. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups was the last card that came out here and is the card at the bottom of this deck. And love yourself too, Scorpio. Really, I think some self-care would be good. I feel like you've really neglected yourself. You've just been working yourself to the bone. Page of Wands. He's gnawing on a bone over here. All right. We're going to get one card to see if there's any planetary placement, house, sign that Scorpio can look out for here. A message. We have Venus. So Libra is ruled by Venus. We're in Libra season. Venus, the planet of love. The Lovers twice. The Ace of Cups twice. And we have a lot of water coming out here. We have a lot of cups. The words cherish, enjoy, charm, art, and beauty are the way. 2. I feel this. Remember, if you want the love that you want, you have to show people the love that you want in order to get the love that you want. That's what I'm feeling here. So cherish, charm, art, and beauty are the way, right? Nurture others, and you might find yourself receiving the nurturing that you would like in return. All right, Scorpio, this is what I have for you for the full moon in Libra season. Like, subscribe, let me know in the comments. I'll be doing this lowering of the veil from now until Halloween, because I think this is a really interesting area, and there's some very specific messages coming out. So, all right, Scorpio, take care. Thanks for being here.